Before the opening bell, U.S. indices closing mixed on Tuesday after President Donald Trump targets tariffs on $200 billion in Chinese imports. Shares in capital goods, automobiles and components, and transportation under pressure, while shares in telecommunication services, as well as utilities and household and personal products, those sectors gaining traction. On the economic docket, housing starts increasing to 1.35 million in May as decliners ahead of advancers. 65% of S&P 500 constituents trading lower yesterday. Now, after the markets closed, Starbucks announcing that it would close about 150 stores in its full year 2019 from a historical average of up to 50 annually. The company also expects to return roughly $25 billion in cash to shareholders in the form of share buybacks and dividends through full year 2020. Moving on to General Electric. General Electric will be removed from the Dow Jones Industrial Average on June 26 and replaced by Walgreens Boots Alliance, and PayPal announcing it has agreed to acquire Hyperwallet for $400 million in cash. Meanwhile, turning overseas, Asian markets were gaining ground today. The Nikkei up 1.25%. The Hang Seng up 0.77%. China's CSI 300 also up 0.4%, while South Korea's Kospi up a little more than 1%. European markets well oriented, and U.S. futures calling for a positive start. In terms of expectations today, Micron Technology second quarter EPS seen at $3.14 on sales of approximately $7.8 billion, while Mettler Toledo International third quarter EPS seen at $4.59. On the economic docket, 8:30 in the morning, we had the first quarter current account balance, while 10 o'clock in the morning, the May existing home sales read month over month. While turning to the markets, the S&P 500, that's supported by a rising trend line. The Nasdaq intraday sees a rebound expected and is in focus as the relative strength index advocates for further advance. Long positions above 72.22 are favored, with targets at 72.80 and 73.2150 in extension. And lastly, the Dow Jones intraday sees a continuation of the rebound.